don't fit that stupid thing in the back. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. This one is another mom one. And I'm not wearing my glasses, so hopefully that this is in focus. I was editing that last video back and I was like, oh my gosh, the glare on it is so bad. So my apologies for that, but after I had like filmed the entire thing and stuff like that, sometimes when I refilm, every time I refilm, it's always so bad because I think that I've already said something and then I don't because I did already say it in the first one. So hopefully y'all are in focus. I think so. You look in focus. I'm so blind from far away, so it all looks blurry. Today we're doing a what's in my diaper bag. Diaper bags are essential, like your life's in them. We went, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. We were just running to go get some Sonic drinks because you guys know how much I love my Sonic sweet tea. And we were running to Sonic to go get some drinks. So we were like, oh, don't bring the diaper bag. And then Dylan was like, do you want to go somewhere and do something? Like, obviously within the social distancing, like, guidelines and stuff. But he's like, do you want to go somewhere? And I was like, we don't have a diaper bag. Like, absolutely not. And so, yeah, this thing is a lifeline. And I'm the person I like when it's really, really organized because there's no, where is this? Where is this? I can't find that. Things like that. I never worry if I don't have something, things like that. So we're going to do what's in my diaper bag. Hopefully this will help you a little bit, help you see what to pack, things like that. With having a 7-month-old, I finally did this video so much later because he is 7 months old. Now I really know what I need, what I don't. Let's just hop right into it. Alrighty, so I registered for this diaper bag and luckily got it for our baby shower. When I was looking, a lot of people look for like brands that they like, things like that. I wasn't really looking for like a brand. I was seriously just looking for something that had the features that we were looking for. So the main thing that I was looking for was a lot of pockets inside. I liked that this one had side pockets as well, and then I really liked that it had the insulated bottle pockets. There was a feature on it that I'll show you guys in just a minute that I was like, oh, I mean, if I had it, then great. And that's something that has to do with the pumping, because I was exclusively pumping at first. So they did have a feature for that, and I wanted a backpack so that we don't ever feel like we're actually carrying a diaper bag. So it's just black with gold zippers, totally my style. It's the Vogue Show brand. I don't know, it was on Amazon. So I guess we can start with the very front. So the very front of it just has this zipper pouch right here, and in it just has like a mesh little pocket right here, and then it has 3 insulated bottle slots right there. So in this front one, I basically could unpack this part because I don't pump it all anymore, but it's still in here. But in the front part, I just have breast milk bags, and then I just have the little 2 more breast milk bags and 2 of the little nursing pads so that when you're leaking, you ain't showing it. And then just like I said, 3 bottle holders, which have been really, really great. I feel like we don't ever give him like hot water, cold water. We just give him like whatever water there is. The only thing that he won't take is ice cold water, but he'll even take like cold water. So the insulated part wasn't as necessary as I thought it was going to be, but I do love that part. So on this side of it, it's another zipper pouch, and in here I just have an extra binky, some hand sanitizer for the messy diapers, a little brush. This is just the one the hospital gave us, but he's getting hair now, so I'm figuring we're probably gonna need it. And then a nose sucker, a bulb syringe, that's what people actually call it, but around here we call it the nose sucker. On the other side, this one I think could be used for wipes because it has this slot right here that opens up in it. I've never clearly used it for wipes, but I think it technically could be used for wipes. I think that's why that slot's there. It's also a zipper one, and I just have like tampon, pads, panty liner, the mom stuff. And then on the back of it, there's just 2 more zippers. And this top one is my keys. So you just slide it down like that. Keys are in there. It's also for phones, and I have put my phone in here a couple times. It just like slides in perfectly, which is great. And then this one is the pump part that I was telling you guys about. So this opens up and it goes straight into, this is like the inside of the bag, so I'm touching like everything that I have in there. So if you have your pump, you can just pump straight out of that. You can stick your pump all the way down to the bottom, unzip it, pull the bottles out, and pump. So that was a great feature as well when I was pumping, because I did pump on the go. Now into the center, you just have the little 2 snaps right here, and then there's also a lock right here that you just open, and then 2 snaps on the inside. So you can't lose anything, like nothing's falling out of this thing. Once you open it up, you got a big old section. It is huge in here, and it fits out so much. I'm gonna start closest to me back here. There's just a little zipper on top, and in here we just have Aquaphor, some eczema relief, and then just a A&D ointment. This was just a sample one that we got in those like welcome boxes that you get when you do registries and like sign up for all of the things when you're pregnant. We don't usually use A&D, but it's just one of those things where it's like it's on the go. He doesn't usually get diaper rash though, so I think we've only used any kind of diaper rash like 10 times the whole time he's been born. There are little like elastic pouches on both sides of it. In this one over here, we just have a ton of diapers. I usually make sure I have at least 5 with me at all times. And if for some reason I know we're going to be out all day, I pack a little bit more. But we always have 5 diapers in there. And then the other side, I keep the wipes. But with this thing, on this side of it, it has the insulated part, so I think you could put bottles in there as well. But I keep the wipes in it just in case the diaper bag's in the car, it doesn't dry out the wipes. Normally it doesn't in those packages, let's be real, but just in case, make sure that it doesn't ever dry them out, so I have it in that side. And the side closest to you, so where this front pouch is, the side right here, there is just a huge like pouch right here, and that is where we keep our changing pad, so that if we are changing on the go, I can lay him down and he's not directly on any kind of surface. This one's really nice. I registered for this one because you could really just take this out and like a bottle, because there's a pouch right here, a huge pouch right here, and then once you open it up, there are more pouches in here. So there's lots of pouches. So you really could take that, because you could just put wipes and diapers in this thing, take this, and be good. But we got it all in here. Connected to that big pouch are little more elastic ones. So in here, there are 4 elastic little pouches, and then the big pouch and a zipper pouch all in here. So I really like it because I'm a compartmentalizer, and so I really like things in like bins, and I like things like together how they're supposed to be. So I'm totally like that with anything in our house, so it's nice that this is like that. So if you're like that, this was a great diaper bag. So in the first one, we just have they're just little doggy bags. They're for babies. They smell amazing. But really what they are is doggy bags. So if he has a poopy diaper, you can put it in there. It locks out all the scent. So if I have to throw the diaper back in here, it doesn't stink up the diaper bag. Or if I have to throw the diaper in somebody's trash can, it doesn't stink up their house. Just things like that. So if I'm ever throwing it out, not in his diaper genie, then I put him in one of these. This is not a case that it came with. This is literally, I don't know where I got this idea. I just like was trying to figure out how I wanted to store these. Again, need things in like little containers. And I was trying to figure out how to store it, and one day it like clicked, and I was like, what if I got one of the little soap like travel holder things? So this is what you technically put your like bar of soap in when you're traveling, and I just got one of these for those bags, and it's great because it just slides in. Easy peasy. And then in the other one, I just have a spare outfit for him. I just roll it up really tight and put it in the little pouch on the side. Onto the big main center part. First, we just have a little swaddle is what it technically is. I put it on him just as a blankie in his car seat because it's super thin. If you have a copper pearl blankie, you guys know how amazing these are. This one's my favorite. So I just have a copper pearl swaddle in there. And then I just have one of the copper pearl car seat covers. These are amazing. I found that if he's like dozing off and we put him in this, then it like locks out the light and he is out like a light. Especially too with all of the stuff going on right now, I have been putting that on him just to lock out the germs a little bit. We just have one of these. They're just the 3 compartment formula holders. And he goes through formula so quick that I know none of this is expired, and we're always out and about feeding him. So he's just got enough for 3 8-ounce bottles. He has really bad reflux, as you guys know. We take a towel with us. This is clean, I promise. Every time we use it, we wash it. But if he throws up like in somewhere, like for example, there was one time we were in Old Navy and he threw up, I'm not kidding, probably 5 times on their floor. And so we just wipe it with this because he has a burp rag for his face and his hands and like anything on him, and then anything that he ruins somebody's floor with, we use a towel. And then lastly, I just have my wallet down in there too. And that is it for the diaper bag. I will say there are a few things that we just pack every single time knowing we're gonna pack it. So some people would like to just put this in their diaper bag as well, so I'll give you that. With it being cold, he always gets a beanie on him. The reason I don't pack one is I'm the total person that I like when his beanie matches his outfit. So it's one of those things that I know I need to grab when we're leaving the house, and I put it on him before we leave anyway, so it's not one that really is hard to forget. That's one thing. If for some reason it's really, really cold, we'll grab a thicker blankie than his copper pearl swaddle because it's pretty thin. So that's one that could be grabbed. And then we also grab toys, and those are always in his toy box, so obviously he can be constantly playing with them while we're at home as well. And a burp rag for him. But those things, I mean, the burp rag and the toys he's using all day long anyways, so it's not usually something that we forget. And then the blankie and the beanie, it's one of those things where it's like bringing a coat. So we don't usually forget them, but if you wanted to throw them in there for just always having them, that's great too. I don't feel like we've ever felt like we don't have anything when we're going out. I always feel like we've got everything we possibly could need. Oh, and we always still pack bottles, but he uses those all day. So I don't feel like we ever really forget anything. I feel like we have everything we need. I feel like this is more than enough space. Alrighty, well, I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to like and subscribe down below to our channel. Then that is where you can see Sutton and Dylan, all of the fun that we have as a little family together. It's a hoot over there, so make sure to like and subscribe. Sometimes you can turn on the post notifications and then you're notified every time we post and you never have to wonder about it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.